Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Cancer. Please keep in mind that it is a general reading, though. That means it may or it may not resonate with you. Cancer, you've got somebody very stubborn here. They're really, really trying to resist this love, this connection that you guys share. Um, it's possible. It's possible that they pulled back or pulled away from the relationship, um, too afraid to go through with it, perhaps. Um, it's like they don't see where it's going. They feel the connection, but they're not sure where it's actually going. Um, Fear definitely played a part in this separation. There's the Ace of Wands, so we know that they're feeling some very intense energy here. And you can see here, this is a card of resistance. What are they trying to resist? This love connection. So again, this speaks to the depth of their desire. This is like, oh my God, it's all they can think about. That's what this card says. It's all they can think about is this love connection. And yet they're trying so hard not to. It's like a battle between the heart and the mind. I see we have the hermit here is in the reverse, speaking to that restlessness that surrounds this person. Okay. Yeah, there's the pathway. And so this is them really wanting to transform or to change something, but not seeing a light, not seeing how, not seeing a way to change their circumstances. They are alone, definitely missing you. With this castle here, this is like being isolated. It's like a castle on this little island in the middle of all this water. And so it's you get a sense of loneliness. The card feels dark. So I feels like a lot of emotion here. They're in a dark place trying to resist. Yeah, definitely. Okay. That's being confirmed here. Look, they're in a very dark place here with this Ten of Swords. And there's that one sword. It's like that one thought. It's like that's all they can think about. And look at all the worry here with the rain. It's pouring rain. It almost feels like in this image here that for a time, and I'm going to say for a time because I can see the energy changing, but for a time they felt that that there was no light here, that you guys were not on the same floor. Okay, when like you were not of the same mind, that maybe the feelings were not mutual as well. I feel like they're rethinking all of those things and all of those reasons that they initially pulled back, that caused them initially to pull back. Because here we have this card of passage here, and this is moving a relationship to a better place, but you land at this shore and we can see it's still rocky. Why is it still rocky? Because the person still is carrying some ghosts that cause confusion. Okay, so they want another chance, but they're still very confused. There's still a lot of ghosts hanging around. So they had you and they lost you. And most likely reason would be because of the ghosts that they were carrying. Because they weren't ready. Basically, they wanted to be, but they weren't ready, because there was still things they needed to deal with. So they probably, you probably were a couple and they brought this emotional baggage into the relationship, you see, and so it didn't work. Yeah, there were perhaps a lot of imagined things, okay, because of those ghosts that they carry. So they had the wish, they lost it, but they're not healing from it. And they want another chance. They're hoping here for a new possibility. It's what the heart wants. You know, the heart will say one thing, but the mind will say something else. This is imagining the worst, you know. And so that's the mind. Again, you get that war that's going on here, between the mind and the heart, as we have this little demon and an angel battling it out here. So it's like a battle of the mind, okay, that's going on here. And this hangman looks very pale, very weary, because he really wants this cup, okay? But he's got a fear of failure, and that's ghosts of the past. It's not because it didn't work in the past, it doesn't mean it's not going to work in the future. If it didn't work in the past, you have to figure out why. Okay, because there's obviously a lesson here, because you have a very good card here that says you can overcome this obstacle. Okay, so awareness will be the first step. Okay, so becoming aware of how you ended up here. Okay, um, fear of failure, fear of returning, needing to get to the deeper issue, which is what we were just talking about. This person has uh, a lot of love for you, and I feel like this is them wanting uh, to retrieve what they lost. Okay, um, wanting to change their luck perhaps when it comes to love. Maybe they've been feeling unlucky in love, especially if they've been carrying some emotional baggage around. Yeah, see, Temperance has both of her feet in the water, so she's not feeling grounded. Six of Love is a card of the past, and so he's looking back to the past because he wants to overcome this obstacle. Okay, he's looking back to the past, but he's also looking at the Four of Wands. So he wants to fix something in the past, he or she, whoever this is. I'm saying he because that's a male, this is a male. Okay, but it could be as easily a female. So looking at their options to do this. And the problem is that right now, to this point, they couldn't see a way. And it could be because they're not being quite honest with themselves about how they landed here. So that is going to be important. Um, Knight of Swords. And so this is finding the right words to say. So they're looking at their options, how or what they might say to you in order to close this off and open up a new chapter with you. They want to fight for the relationship, but I think that first they need to fix what's wrong or broken within them. It's these ghosts that they carry. They must fix that first because those ghosts take their power away. See, the Emperor's in the reverse here. he needs to get his power back. He's looking to the future and he wants something in the future here. Okay, so what does he want? He wants to get back what he lost. Okay, so he had it, he lost it, now he wants it back. Okay, but first he's got to figure out why he lost it. Once he figures that out, it's green light all the way. Okay, but he's got to figure that out first. Why did he lose it? What happened? Okay, and we can see what happened here. And so this is about being afraid to go through with something. Okay, because he's in the reverse, so he's definitely afraid. Um, Afraid to persevere, go through. You have the same card repeating, but it gives off different messages. And this one is like, can I trust this person? I feel so wounded. Are they hurting like I'm hurting? It's like that because he seems to be more injured than this one in the image. So that could be what's on their mind. It's like, well, I'm hurting so much here, but maybe, you know, it doesn't look like they're hurting as bad because maybe this person has been watching, you know, but they're only, if they're watching, they're only seeing what's on the surface. They're not seeing what's beneath the surface, you know. So they may not have the correct perception, you know. So they want this new beginning in the Ace of Coins. And we see that this is about persevering. They want to persevere with this, but you can see that they're afraid. So the way through this energy, and we know that they're going to proceed. Here, that's a card of proceeding cautiously. It's about a lucky break, but you still need to be cautious. So there's a lucky break coming in here, especially this card and this card's appearance here. There's some type of lucky break. Maybe they see something that gives them hope, possibly, or brings back the hope with the star here. Even though it's in the reverse, that doesn't mean the wish is lost or that all hope is lost. It just means that it's kind of in suspension. Why is it in suspension? Because there's something they need to see. That's why. There's something they need to see. Okay? And when they do, that's when you see movement. Okay, so here they are thinking about what they're going to say. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. The fish jumped out of the cup. So they had the fish. They had this beautiful gift that was dropped into their cup. Okay, so they had it. It was dropped into the cup, the birth of something. And then we see it jumped out of the cup, so they let it slip away. But now they want it back. And so here they're thinking about what they want to say to this person, and here we see messages being sent. So you will definitely receive a message from this person. Okay, that's what these cards are saying. And this person wants you back. It's all they can think about. They've been resisting for some time. Maybe they've been resisting to see the truth. And so, because this means you can overcome this obstacle, or they can. Okay, so I feel like maybe they weren't ready for a time to see this. Okay, maybe they've not only been resisting this connection, but they've been resisting to actually see the truth. Okay. And so this is a card of somebody who's been doing a lot of thinking. You're going to get a message from this person, and you are going to learn something from this person. Okay? It's important that because I feel like they can still be very fragile, especially that he's in the reverse still um, over here. So he can feel very brave 1 minute, but quickly lose that courage. So I feel like there's a fragility about this person, a sensitivity about this person, and it is because they have been hurt in the past, and that still haunts them today. Okay, so this is a long process to heal from this. Okay, so it's like they're trying to resist you in the moment, um, but I feel like they can't do it anymore. It's like they need to reach out to you. They can't resist anymore. It's like, and you know that when you got that battle going on between the heart and the mind, the heart's going to win in the end. The heart is going to win in the end. Now um, it could be that some time has passed because they are stubbornly sitting in this energy, this stubborn resistance. Okay. It could have been 1 month. It could have even went, I'm going to say anywhere from a month to a year before you hear back from this person. I would think it would be rather sooner than later, but anywhere in that period, possibly, that you, this person would have definitely backed out of this situation because they were too afraid. And they're coming back, but they're still fragile. There's still work to be done. But you are getting a message from them. You are getting a message from them. Um, Make sure that you really, really work on communication. I feel like this will help. Okay, so that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings. Bye for now.